I think as you well know, I represent a district in Lancaster County. So here's what I'd like to discuss and maybe just elaborate on this. We are approximately a week from the most recent loss of life of a transgender young person from Lancaster County, 3 that I know of in the past 6 months. All high school age or recently having left high school. Since, Susan, you discussed the various policies and agendas being put forth, indeed with our tax dollars, which, and forgive me if I'm mischaracterizing this, explicitly call for discrimination from officials in the school environment. Do you feel that these outcomes of these sort of funding pass-through and voucher programs pose a risk to the lives of transgender young people? And I ask that because just the nature of the dynamic in Lancaster County is when someone's kid is trans, they don't feel that they can go to many of the other legislators in the county. So I have kids from Hempfield, I have kids and parents from Warwick coming into my office saying that they're dealing with these, these hateful attitudes and they feel them being promulgated publicly. Can you?
Yep. So vouchers fund churches, and it is these churches, right, that have a school attached to them that fuel this hate. And I actually brought, because it was too late to have it attached to my comments, I brought the column that the parents of Ash wrote. And I don't think that people, if you're not living in an area like this, I don't think that you can understand the impact that this hate that is coming out of these churches has on communities and on children. And without the tens of millions of dollars in voucher funding that has been poured into Lancaster County since EITC OSTC was founded, these churches would not have the revenue that they have, they would not have the expanse that they have. These churches are being funded by voucher dollars, and they're spreading the hate with that. So Izzy, and Ash's mom said in this column, I brought a copy for each of you to read it. She said, Ash understood that the institutionalization of anti-transgender, anti-LGBTQ plus bigotry in our laws and public policies translates directly into acts of violence against trans students. Too often that violence is deadly, whether inflicted by others or self-inflicted. And so when I see Democrats who have you have the power to keep these vouchers from expanding and from growing, I really implore you to use that power, because you will be saving children's lives by doing that, by keeping this money in our public schools where all children are educated and keeping it out of these churches that are truly have a mission and an agenda to promote their Christian nationalism and to promote this hate, and they are using our tax dollars to do it. So please think about Ash when you are making this decision, which is going to be a really hard decision in Harrisburg, but it is going to be your legacy, and it is going to be the future of this Commonwealth that stands in your hands this year.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Izzy. As somebody who considers Melinda, Ash's mom, to be a very dear friend, thank you for bringing that up, and it really, I know we share that friendship. It just rings so true to the issue at hand. And Donna, you pointed out that the court hearing didn't say we need more money.